Good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are. It's me again, Jen. Hello, and welcome to spooky season, and welcome to the Witch's Tarot. That is the tarot deck that we are playing with all month long in October. And yes, I am all by myself, but it looks like I have got a little friend behind me. Solaris is hanging out with me today. So we are looking at this deck that I have had in my possession for quite some time. I'm very excited to talk about it. I pulled all of the very photorealistic nude imagery out of it, but I will say there's still some really good cards in here, and I'm excited to show them to you and share them with you. We've had a few cards so far that I've really liked, and some that I've had a few minor complaints about. Overall, though, I think this is a good deck for somebody who's into kind of witchy things and also wants those elements to be well represented in the suit that they represent. So green is green, and green is earth, and green is pentacles, and all of those things wrapped together. And same thing goes for cups are blue and water and clearly represented as cups. So our pip cards are not super confusing, and our major arcana are pretty reasonably traditional. There's a few things on them that I'm like, that was a curious choice. But we'll see, and I will show you. There are some interesting ones in here. Otherwise, let's get right down to it and see what card we have today. All right, this is what I mean. So, Pentacles. It is clearly Pentacles because we have the stars on the weight right there. We have the green background, and yes, our very muscular gentleman is wearing some green Speedos there, and people are offering him money. I'm not sure for what exactly, but they are definitely offering him tons of money. If there's any question, this is the Two of Pentacles. It does say two down there. I've been kind of loosely complaining about the font being too light on other cards. On this one, it's too dark. Why not use the white font on this one and not the black? The black kind of fades into his shadow, which again, these are super photorealistic, anatomically correct, very amazing drawings. I'm not sure if they are digital or not. This deck is probably about 20 years old as far as I know. So I don't know exactly how they are illustrated, but they're really amazing. It's stunning illustration. I mean, you can see every muscle, maybe too many muscles on this guy. I don't know. Anyway, the Two of Pentacles typically is representative of kind of balancing choices and making choices and keeping that balancing act going. It is more typically seen with the infinity symbol between the two coins. There's usually a ship or water represented with kind of waves in the background. So the fact that he's being offered money and he's just sort of holding this weight in his hand, I'm not super sure about why it still sticks with the typical representation. But money is represented. Money is material wealth, and material wealth is represented by the pentacles. So pentacles are earth, pentacles are money, pentacles are fertility, abundance, all of those things. So the fact that he is kind of holding on to this weight and not dropping it, maybe that's what is represented in here of like, hey, just hold on and don't let that fall, and then you will continue to make money and have abundance. I think maybe a juggler might have been a better choice. You could still kind of go with the dude in Speedo strongman kind of thing. Maybe he's juggling these weights. I don't know. But to me, I'm not really getting why the weights versus the juggler. I'm wondering if maybe there was a miscommunication somewhere where it's like, hey, it was a sideshow act kind of thing where he's juggling. And somebody said, oh, strongest man. I don't know. I really don't. This is one that I'm not super sure about, but I do like that the background is green, his Speedo is green, money is represented, and there are two pentacles on here as well as the word two, so you know which card it is. So if you know what the card is all about, you might not need the visual cue, the symbology, and the clues in the imagery to get you through a reading. You might be able to do it without all of that. I know the cards based on playing cards as much as like seeing the symbols. So I can get this either way. If it's a two of diamonds or a two of pentacles with great imagery, I'm still going to know the meaning. I'm still going to know what it applies to. But, you know, if you're new at it and you think that, oh, it means money, it means you're going to get lots of money, that's not necessarily the meaning of it. The meaning of it is kind of keeping that ebb and flow of things. So maybe if he was also juggling money, again, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a super fan of this card. That's just the way it is. Some of the cards I really dig. I love the imagery on this card. I think the artwork is stunning, and that's not just because it's a muscle guy. I really do think the artwork is amazing. The muscles are amazing. The ability for somebody to draw with that depth of detail astounds me, truly. But as far as the symbolism on the card, I'm not too keen on it. And as well, I'm not too keen they chose a dark font when they could have just as easily switched to a light font on this one. I don't know. There's some choices that are made with font on this. So that's what I've got for this one today. I hope that abundance continues to keep flowing for everyone involved in this. And it's always great to know that you guys are reading these or watching these and reading the comments and checking things out. I hope you're learning a lot about the tarot from this. I just love sharing the information on them. So until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, stay spooky. Bye!